Alright everybody, welcome back. Panzer General time. Es ist Panzer General Zeit. And when last you joined us, we were beating the English up. The dream of every young Irish American. No, we were conquering England, and I was sort of explaining a little bit about how the British have, or not explaining, but so much as reminding you that the British have been the biggest thorns on our side so far in this campaign. And historically, it is true, or it has been said that Hitler had much greater respect for the British than he had for, for example, the French. And it has been said that he lost his mind a little bit and allowed them to retreat from Dunkirk, that he ordered the Panzers to pull back and give them a chance to retreat. I don't think there's any historical evidence of that. It's kind of a conspiracy theory people have had, because they just couldn't couch the idea that the super invincible Germans were defeated by anybody at that point in the war. But oh, that's nice. That's the stuff right there. This feel pretty good. This will feel even better. But yeah, there's always people who are saying that Hitler had this great respect for the British. He respected them as kind of like a warrior culture or whatever, and kind of conspiracy theories saying that the Germans had acted decisively to crush the British, who were in kind of the Benelux countries, and prevented the Dunkirk evacuation, that everything would have changed in the war. People are always trying to look for little moments in World War II where the Germans could have won. Science fiction writers love writing scenarios where the Germans won World War II, of course. Everything from, like, Chronologue of the Nazi Conundrum to, less interactive fiction, more like just books and movies kind of stuff. But the fact of the matter is that, considering the size of Germany, the Germans did ridiculously well, considering that they were going up against the rest of the world in World War II, and could not have done a whole lot better than they did. But, we do like to find these little, what-if scenarios and play around with them. But the British definitely were really a big part of what kept the Germans from doing any better. The early part of the war, credit where credit's due, the British... Because the French, something happened to the French. There was this great kind of collapse. The sense that the Germans had that their time was over and that it wasn't fair that they were still a dominant power. Well, it seemed like on some level they agreed, because they just kind of gave in a little bit. It's not something you're supposed to talk about, certainly not with French people, but yeah, they just were not all they were not all in World War II, and the British were really the ones who kept things going for the free world. Before, Americans like to think that, the British, they did their bit and good for them, and give them a condescending pat on the head. They kept things from getting out of hand before the Americans came in and won the war. And of course, in fact, anybody who actually knows the numbers, how many soldiers were killed in which countries and which years of the war, knows that basically it was the war in the East that broke the Germans. But what was my point? Am I just pontificating for no reason? No, my point was that we could really change history here if we knock England out of the war. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. Now, I don't want to get distracted with Taunton and Exeter and stuff like that, but we really don't want them producing... Like, I don't want to spend a lot of time taking over these cities. Matter of fact, I didn't take them over in my off-screen playthrough at all. But we do not want them launching counterattacks and trying to get up into Bristol after we've taken Bristol. That would be a very bad thing. Indeed. And that didn't go as well as it should have. Oh good, no artillery. I was really hoping there was going to be no artillery there. Now, how are you doing for fuel? Do you guys... You got no fuel, and I cannot afford to lose... Damn it, I was really hoping I could pull away from this airfield and not have to worry about holding it, but it looks like I pretty much cannot risk losing that on this turn. Which means I probably have to... well, first of all, I gotta get rid of these fighters. Cannot have them just kind of hanging around, getting up to no good. Okay, so that's more or less taken care of there. Maybe I could have the paratroopers come all the way over here and start taking out these cities, while this group here kind of takes here and then drives north towards Birmingham. But Birmingham really does look like it's going to be the city that kind of continues to be a pain in the ass. You guys are out of ammo. That's good. We like that. Now I've really done it. I put these guys here, and I've got to put units between them on both sides. These guys will get in a truck and march over and take over that airfield if I'm not careful. Possibly even if I am careful. Oh, come on. Oh, that sucked. Alright, let's take you guys out. I actually kill 3 of you. I've got to take advantage of a situation like that. Then I can come over here and, I guess, stop you from reinforcing or something. You guys can... Oh, you guys can actually hop up here and make a difference in this fight. You'll be in trouble if those tanks come mess with you, but... So would the tanks themselves at this point, so... I mean, my Panzers up here are at half strength. See, I'm being kind of reckless here, but I need to be aggressive. I need aggressive expansion. Oh, that felt good. Yeah, we're killing us a lot of Brits right now. You can finish them off. That'll be quite good. Let them get the first attack. That is not a good start. They only suppressed 1 of you. My worry now is that you're gonna force them to retreat, and there'll still be 1 or 2 of them. But I worry for nothing, because that's not what happened. You are still out of ammo. That's good, but I need something with some oomph in it to kill you. don't trust these guys anymore. Why are you doing so little damage against these guys? They really shouldn't be that difficult to take out. Anyway, entrenchment 8, let's move you guys over here to take care of just working on their level of entrenchment so that they can be taken out next turn. This is another city. It's not considered an important objective. It's not going to be worth a lot of prestige, but I can't sort of leave it where it is. You all bomb just so that you can't get more ammo, because you will have a plane on top of you, and I blew one of you up, and that's nice, because that doesn't always seem to happen just because I want it to. You guys can come over here and perhaps finish them off. Dare I dream? Ooh, there seems to be a good chance. Excellent. Now my problem is that these guys are probably going to attack here on the next turn, but they won't be able to probably wipe them out. And I'm going to go back to my plan of coming down here with these guys and just having them attack some of these cities down here so that they can't attack me from behind. I like that idea. Okay. Did I act up here? I think I already did everything I needed to do up here. So, what are we up to now? Well, you guys are once again free and ready to go. I think we've hit the point where we're going to start running into... We're not going to be able to do anything without dealing with those anti-aircraft guns up north. How much fuel and ammo have you got? Not a lot of ammo, but you got enough. I could just fly you up here just to take a look-see. Oh, you ran into a bomb. And, oh shit, there's like 2 different anti-aircraft guns that are both going to take a pop at you. Well, let's get rid of the bomber anyway. Now that fighter could potentially also get attacked by 2 different anti-aircraft guns in the next turn. But I gotta get rid of that fighter. At this point, I'm in their range. I might as well just start throwing dudes up in here. That was actually kind of a stupid use of this fighter. He should have gone somewhere and just dug up an entrenchment level. But I saw him actually getting a chance to kill, and I just couldn't resist. Ready to kill. I was really hoping you could kill them completely, but... Now you guys are going to form a bridge here, but before you do that, go ahead and attack these guys. Who will then surrender? Yay! Okay, so on the next turn, they hop across here. Boom. Beautiful. You guys, why don't you take out these guys so they don't have to have a ground unit do it. Losing 15 prestige. I don't know how much prestige they've got left at this point, but it's not really going to be enough to make them easy to get rid of on this turn. You guys haven't... These guys are kind of weird. They've only got a range of 1. They've got to be right next to something before they can attack it. You guys need to get reinforced and get some ammo. You guys need to continue to suck. This is like your only chance you might actually be able to do something useful. Hey, well done, guys. Good job. This could be a really bad idea. But they didn't get rugged defense, so good start. Actually, that went excellent. Okay, so we'll maybe taking another section of London. London's falling much faster this time than it actually did for me last time. You guys have entrenchment of 8, you guys have entrenchment of 4. Do I have any bombers left, or have I used them all? Looks like I have used them all, so the best solution here might be to just have you guys roll in here and I guess you can attack here reasonably safely. You're probably not going to get a rugged defense. They are now at 5 stars, as elite can be in this game. But they can't really advance at this point because the zone of control. There's no... You'd have to be right here before you could advance into that hex without taking care of these guys or these guys. No, I mean, in theory, if I could get them to retreat, I'd be okay, but it doesn't really seem like a very good idea to try that. I am going to leave that alone, actually. Show you guys, and then back up to here, so that anybody who counterattacks my guys will be facing suppression artillery. Oh, that went nice. Matter of fact, suppression of... Once again, they attack first. Why did I even attack them? Why not just take the city? I mean, I didn't lose anybody, so I guess it's alright, but... Booyah! That went pretty well. Okay, can't complain about that too loudly. Just hope I don't get rugged defense here. Oh, good, I got lucky. Yeah! Fairly darn elite infantry unit against pillboxes. That was always a good chance of that result, and I'm glad that I got it. Now, you guys, Alright, pretty good. Who has not moved here? You guys have not moved. You're pretty much waiting to cross the river. these guys pull out of here, and then these bridge layers cross here, you guys will be able to go. So let's leave you there for right now. And then we got these flak cannons, and then we got the paratroopers here, who probably just need to get to an airfield and lift off again if they want to get to someplace where they'll be useful. Alright. Nicely done, light cruiser! Maybe you guys will attack them. I don't know. Oof, 8 entrenchment. That could be ugly. These guys are probably going to reinforce on the next turn, but that means they won't be able to attack. You guys, we're going to keep still. You guys I might put here so that it's more difficult for anybody except these poor 4 little hapless fellows to attack that artillery. That just leaves you. Alright, let's end our turn. Now we'll place 1 card face down in my graveyard and end my turn. This sucks. Could have been worse, but it definitely could have been a lot better too. Oh, did not realize there were tanks there. I'm lucky that they didn't do more damage than they did attacking guys who were trapped on the water like that. Now, if I'm really lucky, these anti-aircraft guns will not all attack the same plane. Or they'll have a really low impact on the planes they do attack. That would be nice, too. Wow, that went quite well. Oof. That kind of hurt a little bit. Alrighty, let's get back up here, because that's where my mind was at the end of this whole thing. Okay. Oh, why do you get to fire first, you jerks? Just because you're fighting for your lives? I mean, come on. RNG has yet to be as unkind to me in any campaign since as it was in the initial attack on Poland. When I actually had, like, Grimmeth watching and whatever other LP notables might have been around, I can't even beat the frickin' cavalry with my panzers. Now, things are actually going a bit better. What am I doing? I actually want to keep the enemy in close to London, where they might be able to continue to help. I don't think I did this with them last time, and now that I think about it, I'm really not sure why. There we go. London is fucked now, because I'm going to be able to encircle the city. They won't do it on this turn, but now they're in position to start attacking these air defenses up here. Things are looking very bad right now for merry old England, I must say. Oosh. Once again, though, the German paratroopers are not worth a whole hell of a lot. More suppression bombers, then. That is what's called for here. Now they only have an attack strength of 4. Now can you handle them a little bit better? Yes, that will make a big difference. Although they will still attack first. Oh, jeez, guys. At least those air defense guys, as difficult as they are to get rid of with your infantry, they cannot actually attack. I'm trying to keep the Panzers free to take care of the air defense unit. That's why I seem like manic about not using them. Let's move you out. Let's move you in. Let's move you all about. Do the hokey pokey, and you know, this is a fun one because I think, well, no, they might be able to fight back against water units. The infantry like this cannot attack boats, but they probably can counterattack, which means if I'd gone all the way on the boat into the port, that unit probably would have been wiped down. Oof, ugly. I don't know why the losses are so catastrophic with those guys, but when at this point, if I just don't bring planes up here, I can almost ignore them outright, but it just bothers me that they're there. Oh, they do have ammunition. Otherwise, yeah, of course they have ammunition, JG. Otherwise, I wouldn't have to worry about... Oh, shit. I guess there's nothing for it then, but to just hope for the best here. Ah, they got the first attack. Damn you. Oh, holy shit. The fuck is this? They're air defense guns. Oh, that's madness. It's macho madness. Ooh, yeah. Well, it's not nearly as much cool or as much fun as macho madness. The little air defense unit that could, I guess. Those were experienced Panzers that would have wiped the floor with them, but I had rookie Panzer units up there. And I guess I'm paying the price now. Alright, well, let's get you fellas up here to suppress these dudes, so that I can have those guys start coming in from the north. Actually, I probably don't even need to do that. I probably need to drive on towards Manchester or whatever this other... what is my objective over here? Oh, Birmingham, yeah. You guys will probably want to head towards Birmingham after this. Although those Panzer units up there cannot even take care of that air defense unit, are probably not going to be able to take care of my little Birmingham issues either. I'd lose 5. Yeah, that sucks. There is no airfield. These guys. Oh, they can get over here. Huh. This is not going as smoothly as I dreamed of. It's going pretty well. I mean, I can't complain, but it's so loud. But those air defense units are just even for people who are not suppression bombers, they are being a problem. Okay, let's suck it up. I'm gonna have to start bombing these guys and suppressing them and whatever. I mean, I was hoping I could just circle around and attack by land, but they're still being really hard to kill that way. They've already lost 3, and that's before they fight the guys they're actually trying to bomb. Oh, he threw away half that unit, folks. And the attack was broken up. Crap. These guys have a lot more experience. They're apparently going to be much harder to shoot down. But now they're going to be possibly in range from these guys. Oh, jeez. At least they managed to get off their bombs. And this place has now been rendered neutral. It's no longer one of their places. They've now got 2 left. They've now got 4 left. These guys will continue to be a problem, so I probably need to send somebody to bomb them. They're expected to take all kinds of losses too. Ah, crap. Didn't go too bad. Lots of slow down. You need to get here and prevent them from just kind of rolling in there casually. And somebody has got to take care of that Matilda. No Matilda that just won't die. There we go. Good. Yep, but the 18th British Infantry are not giving up without a fight. They have apparently decided to make me pay for every inch of British soil I take. Yeah, I mean, they got 1 star of experience. It's a German unit with 3 stars of experience. They were in retreat when they were attacked, and they still managed to seize the initiative. Didn't do them any good, but, you know, it's the spirit of the thing sometimes, folks. You just gotta put your hats off to them, take your hats off to them, regardless. Oh, jeez. These Stukas have just had the worst luck. Nobody got shot down that time, but once again, could not get the initiative. Ooh, although that went quite well. Alright, guys. Why am I keeping you around at all? I'm really looking forward to late game when these guys will suddenly become really effective. Booyaka. Okay, so sorry, there goes the Matildas. Not really saying a lot of interesting, insightful things at this point. I apologize for that, folks. You guys need to get over here and be prepared to suppression bomb those anti-aircraft guns on the next turn, because we'll have the guys who are already over them try to bomb them, and then you guys can come in and try to mop up. Something like that. I mean, I'm having some effect over here. These 2 airfields are not considered British airfields anymore. Current ammo 4, current ammo 2. Would it be a good move to bring these guys in here to start attacking stuff? No, no, because they're going to take air fire from both of those things, apparently. I was just thinking that if one of them was suppressed and attacked, and they wouldn't do too much damage, but no, apparently that's not the way it works at all. suddenly find out that there's a surprising aircraft gun up here. It's like surprise sex, but nowhere near as good. Although actually, surprise sex I have heard used as a like really bizarre term for something that's generally not considered good, especially if you're a, young lady who wasn't asking for sex from the person who offers you surprise sex. Okay, you can take over this city here. You can hopefully wipe out these fellas. Oh, jeez. Come on, 11th Panzer 4D Division. There we go, that's more like it. Yeah. Nice. This is the last bit of ammo they've got, so they actually need to back off after this so that those anti-tank guns can't come take a free shot at them next turn. In the meantime, these submarines... Oh. You are out of ammo. You are now just in the way. Now it's time to say, you sank my battle cruiser. Wait for it, folks. It's almost time. You sank my battle cruiser. That wasn't that enjoyable. Now, let's get you over here to attack those fellas. You guys cannot sit there with your conning tower and like throw sticks at them or something. So your turn's pretty much over. So we'll take Plymouth on the next turn, hopefully. Okehampton and Exeter, these guys will have stuff to do anyway. Just to prevent the British from launching some kind of surprise, unexpected counterattack out of here, where they've probably got maybe one anti-tank gun in each city, and possibly an anti-aircraft gun there. But they could start deploying tanks out of there, and that would kind of suck for me. We don't want that to happen, so let's make sure it doesn't. Entrenchment 8, entrenchment 4. Bombers at this point really just need to start attacking stuff with high entrenchment levels and reducing those entrenchment levels. The fighters, I mean. Hey, you actually killed one. Good job, fuckables. You fuck it up, the enemy. Haha. How much more air stuff have we got to do? We've got, it looks like, one more unit up here. That's another fighter unit. Come down here and take one bite out of their entrenchment, I suppose. Or no, these guys are all going to draw in aircraft fire. This is probably the place that'll be the next biggest pain in the ass to deal with. Oh, you guys get to fight back? It's no fair. These guys hardly got any experience, actually, in this battle so far. It's kind of surprising. RAF didn't give me as much trouble as I thought they would. As much fun as it would be to get rid of both... Oosh. This is a flank gun. It's not really going to be able to do what I was about to hope that it'd do. Hey, good job. I was really hoping they could actually do that all in one shot instead of prolonging the agony. These guys are going to have their little duel, taking 1 or 2 damage off each other for the next 100 years. Force them to retreat. Or don't. Just, whatever, do what you need to do. Seven, 5, 7. Hey, that was like my home area code for a long time. Ooh, nice. Good job, fellas. This is one of the things that sucks about defending a stationary position like this. Eventually, the enemies just pull up their artillery and just start pounding the crap out of you. Don't want to do that. I want to do this. Good job. Good job. And that should allow me to do this. And I get these elite tanks up on the other side of the Thames by crossing the bridging unit there. I'll be in all kinds of good shape to attack these anti-aircraft cannons. And you guys, the world is your oyster. Where do we want you to go? Just get rid of them, they're in the way. And then the bridging unit becomes much less important because suddenly you can cross right through here, although the anti-tank guns will be in the way. These are still good to get rid of this thing, but it will continue to be in the way for a bit. This could be a bridge too far. Okay, that didn't go that good. But they're a veteran unit. They're going to be able to handle themselves. And, yeah, that really didn't go my way. However, things are looking up now. Oof. Even this is going to be pretty ugly. But I got the first attack, so I shouldn't take any losses now. Except that now the bastards should be able to reinforce. At least that means they won't get to shoot if they try to reinforce. Lean in so I can see the screen and figure out who has and hasn't attacked here. How many spots can you move? Only one. Too bad. That shows how much I care about you. I'm parking you here in the hopes that they'll attack you and take some losses in the process of destroying you. I will destroy you! Enemies everywhere! Mass Effect, folks. Mass Effect. Leg. Yeah. Although if they attack you, they will probably regret it because they will take artillery fire. Oh yeah, you little fellas here. How you guys doing? This probably will not work for me. Well, what the hell? I really want to get rid of these guys. Even Steven losses. And that's it. If I lost any core units? No. Got 2,000 plus prestige. All in all, this is going really quite well. Of course, it could all collapse when I realized that I needed to win like in 2 turns in order to get a major victory, but without knowing exactly how many turns I got left, we're going to get Bristol very shortly. We're going to get Norwich, we've already got. And we've already taken most of London, and we're going to roll through the rest of it pretty easily. We've gotten rid of the tanks that were here, a couple of tanks. There's like 1 pillbox left. Anti-aircraft guns are actually a big pain in the ass, but still, I don't think they're capable of retaking sections once you've taken them. I think it has to be infantry or tanks or anti-tanks to do that. So really, I could just almost bypass them. But yeah. With London, London pretty much ready to fall, the big force that took it is just going to drive straight towards Birmingham, and it's just going to be a race against time. But let's let the Allies take their turn, and then we'll call it a video. Oof. Please don't shoot down one of my core fighter units. Okay, good. They're much more resilient than the Messerschmitts would have been. Ooh, enemy fighters. Not quite extinct species after all. Come on, guys. Why couldn't you get off the first attack? Oh, well, at least it didn't take a lot of damage. Oh, and we can see what's going on. Anti-tank and infantry. Okay, so that's not too much to worry about unless there's a bunch of artillery that we can't see. And they're attacking a different fighter group, which is nice because it means that they're less likely to wipe somebody out. There's more bombers. The RAF is just really... they're not ready to give up the fight here. And, you know, kudos to them. I mean, it's the battle for Britain itself. They really sort of don't want to just roll over and play dead here. So we've got 9 turns left. We've taken less than half of our turns. It really is going to be, you know, there's probably some of you fans out there. I know I've got a couple of fans in Britain and other nations in the Commonwealth, and really anybody who's ours in the right place. Probably a little part of you rooting for the AI and the British to make a stand against the Nazis. But right now, it's a matter of time. It's obvious that I'm going to take London. It's very unlikely that they're going to have defenses at Birmingham that can stop me. Can I push through fast enough to get a major victory? That's what we're going to have to find out in the next video, folks. Well, not necessarily the next one. It might take more than one video. But that's going to be the story of this campaign. I want to thank you very much for watching. And please tune in next time when we will finish off London, execute the king, execute Winston Churchill, and just generally be evil Nazi bastards. Auf Wiedersehen, schmuck.